Take 104. Hello. Welcome to the news. This week we have some news of aircraft, a welcome addition. We also have some plugins and some scenery to check out. So don't go anywhere. So as always, I'm joined by the never faulting co-pilot and co-host, that is Gibbo Ireland. Gibbo, how are you?
Hey Murph, how you doing? Hey everybody. Never faulting after last week, I don't know.
Don't mind them at all. I'll distract them with science. So in the news this week, well, Aerosoft front row centre with a new release, the CRJ 900 and 1000 series aircraft. Now, I have the 550 and 700 variant. This was just released the other day. I like it so far as, you know, it looks and sounds and flies really well. However, it's pretty much just like the stretched limousine version of what we already have. What can you tell us about it?
Murph, that's it. It's a stretched version of the 550 and 700, with the exception of it also comes with 17 new liveries. That's it. Now, the pricing here for the 550 and 700, which of course were released earlier this year, the price is €51, and I mention that because it is a prerequisite for you to have in order to get the add-on extension of the 900 and 1000 series. The add-on is another €20, so that's €71 in total for all four variants. Now, Aerosoft have come out and told us that there is a CRJ bundle. I know you like a deal, Murph.
Love a deal.
So, yeah, so the price for that bundle is €71. So there's really no advantage of buying this as a bundle. I don't quite get it.
That's interesting and somewhat strange. Okay, and you can't buy one as a standalone. So if you just want the 900 or 1000 series, no, you got to buy both.
Correct.
Interesting development. Moving on, look at the state of this thing. Look at the nose, man. What are we looking at?
DC Designs Concord. I cannot believe it. So excited. The #1 aircraft on my wish list. Here it is. The reason we're showing it off today is because DC Designs have come out with some new screenshots. Look at these. These are, of course, the engineer station. So while DC Designs have been quick to tell us and remind us that this is not study level, at the same time, they have told us that every single switch, button, dial and knob here will work really well. So excited to see this one come out. Of course, it'll be interesting to see how DC Designs pull it all together in a cohesive way, considering, of course, you're used to a flight crew piloting these Concorde. Now, one final point here, Murph, is that there is a custom FMC, so there will be developing a modern FMC with it rather than the custom INS system that you'd expect in a Concorde. So release date is still anticipated to be February of 2022.
Interesting, because you know, the familiarity behind the FMC or an FMS, we're used to seeing the modern take in Microsoft Flight Sim. Kind of half wondering why the INS isn't in there. I like them keeping the age stuff with the age stuff. But yeah, look, Just Flight are looking after the publishing of this aircraft. We've no details yet on the pricing or indeed the sounds, but this thing does look incredible. Really excited to try this one. So moving on, we have this. What is this, we say? A PMDG 737. I'm a huge fan of the Boeing 737. The last one I got to fly was, of course, over an X-plane with the IXEG and also the freeware Zebo mod. I love the 737. This one, I mean, this looks incredible. And PMDG have already established themselves within the realms of Microsoft Flight Sim. Top shelf kind of stuff. You know, top tier, high fidelity and study level. What else do we know about this?
Yeah, this is the first sneak peek of the 737's cockpit. And what you see on the left-hand side are the Microsoft Flight Sim images, and on the right are the P3D. So what this really does show is the difference in the modeling that Microsoft Flight Sim brings, just in terms of it being so much more detailed and much greater textures. So it is quite impressive. Now, PMDG have told us that they are still expecting the 737 to be released before the end of this year. However, they've also said that there's still a lot of work yet to be done. So I'm not sure I bet anything on us seeing this year.
Cross your fingers, your toes, your legs, your arms, your eyes, even your ears for this one. Really looking forward to it. Like, I love this type of aircraft because they're ideal for the short and medium range hops. Your city hops, Dublin to Manchester, London to Paris. But speaking of the short and medium hop aircraft, this thing came out of nowhere, and it's from Milviz. What have we got here?
Yeah, these are shots from the work in progress beta build that were shared in the official Microsoft Flight Sim forums by Milviz. They have revealed that they're also working on the smaller ATR72 as well as the earlier Dash 500 model. Now, we have seen an announcement from Asobo about releasing something like this earlier in the summer. I wonder, will it be up against it, or who will be first to market? What do you think?
Great question. Let us know in the comment section below, chat. Will Milviz get it across the line with their ATR72, or will the Asobo one come out? But I have to say, I mean, it looks fantastic. And, Milviz, they're creating waves. They have a couple of aircraft already announced, including one of your favourites, the SR-71 Blackbird. So, yeah, really looking forward to this one indeed. So, moving on. Look at the state of this thing. The business jet of them all. What can you tell us?
This looks awesome. This is the Honda Jet. I mean, this looks truly fantastic. Of course, the Honda Jet is a direct competitor to the Embraer Phenom 100 and the Cessna Citation M2. And yeah, I mean, just look at these screenshots. It is truly fantastic. What we have here is, well, really a question mark over its name to start with. I mean, will Honda Jet really be what it's released as? I'm not so sure. Maybe the lawyers might get involved there. We'll wait and see. At the moment, because it's called Honda Jet, it was anticipated to be launched as freeware. So again, we'll see if that actually does ring true at release time. And Murph, I gotta say, there's a first here. Besides the fantastic uniqueness that it offers in all its systems and in all its modeling, do you know what it has, Murph? It's a first in Microsoft Flight Sim. Do you know what it has?
A life jacket for a fish.
Close. It has a toilet, Murph. It has a toilet, complete with toilet brush.
A teeny tiny toilet. Hang on, wait, they got a toilet modelled in a plane? What the? Hang on.
Yeah.
FS Realistic, which we know was brilliant, absolutely fantastic, an immersive package for your flight simulator. I noticed a new feature in version 1.3, I think it is. The sound of a toilet flushing. And now we have a toilet coming into a plane. Me sim is going literally down the toilet. What's happening here? But this thing does look amazing, doesn't it? And could you imagine if it's freeware? I mean, you don't get better value than free. So yeah, we shall be watching this progress with a close eye over the next couple of months for sure. So moving on, we come to our first plug-in add-on utility thing, and it is that of, well, it's some AI traffic. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, I mean, AI traffic mods are huge for airliner fans in helping to make airports feel more realistic and alive. We covered the simple traffic tool last week, and really with this one, you get more customizability and better value for money. This is a beta from Alpha India Group, and it is free. So yeah, it comes with a one-click installer. However, it's not quite that easy to install, I gotta say. It's not rocket science, but it's not the easiest thing to install. So just to let folks know that there's a little bit of work involved. Murph, what do you think of this? Was simple traffic, or would you prefer this one?
Well, firstly, don't let Murph install it on his own because he'll break it. And secondly, just the video that we're watching, I want to give a shout out to the County Louth man of MuseFan, who very kindly gave us his video as he was kind of giving it a showcase. I think for me, Gibbo, the fact that they're saying that it's free, the fact that they have their own models injected into the sim, I don't know what the FPS hit will be like, but I suspect DirectX 12 would get rid of any of that sort of headache. I don't know, like, I mean, it seems to be better than the competition, and it's for free. It's kind of a no-brainer here, so I don't know, like, it's not to take anything away from the work that Aerosoft have done, but like, if someone's going to make something better for free, you got to question, what are you doing, lads? But look, I'm looking forward to seeing it, and if you guys would like to see it on a live stream, well, sure, let us know in the comment section below. Now, moving on, a familiar face. This here is Two Cats, and he's been checking out the Kodiaq 100. This is from his stream a couple of nights ago, and but we have some more information regarding the Kodiaq, which we believe shall be released soon. Trademark, hashtag coming out soon. Gibbo, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, special thanks, as you say, to Two Cats for permission to use this video and for the additional information that we have. We covered this last week on our news video, but we do have some additional info that we thought would be of interest. So we have pricing and we do have release information. So the pricing here, well, first of all, there's two variants. There is a wheeled version, which is the standard version, if you like. That is €30. And there's also a float version, and that will be €15. Now, each of those versions is standalone, so you can choose which one you prefer to have.
Nice.
And SimWorks Studio have confirmed that they'll be doing a bundle if you'd like to purchase both, although we don't have pricing on that just yet. So in terms of release date, they have told us that it will be released post Sim Update 7, or the Game of the Year edition, and be very quickly after that, pending any major bugs being found. So it's only a matter of days away now at this stage, Murph.
I cannot wait for this airplane because, you know, I've seen TC fly it, Two Cats, but Steve O'Uncanevo has flown this on his YouTube videos. It looks amazing, so I can't wait. And I remember, you know, someone made a comment, is there going to be steam gauges in it? Funny enough, no. I think the developers this is designed to release as literally out of the factory floor, as in brand spanking new, complete with air freshener and that, you know, new plane smell. So really looking forward to this one. I cannot wait. So moving on, since you mentioned Game of the Year edition, this is update week. Sim Update 7, the Game of the Year edition, and also the Reno Air races are all due to arrive this coming Thursday. And you know, we've had a chance to have a look at this. We also saw some live streaming of the early access build today. Jerdman over on Twitch had that, and you know, we were checking out the Reno Air race. I'm super excited about this. Now, we went through all the aircraft and the scenery and, you know, all the stuff that's coming out. What we thought would be helpful would be when you go to install or update your simulator, you're going to have an absolute Gansy load of add-ons sitting in your community folder. So a way around that is, well, how do you get them out of there? So Gibbo, with the pictures we're looking at, what is this program we're looking at?
Yes, this is a shameless plug of a video we've done in the past on a tool called MSFS Addons-Linker, and quite simply, Murph, it helps you manage your community folder. So at update time, like this time of year, you can simply at one click remove stuff from your community folder, and then at one click decide in any category that you like, or you could do it one by one. Very, very easily manage and add content back into your community folder. So we just wanted to mention that in passing, because it's update week, that this tool exists and can really help make your life that bit easier.
Happy days. And this coming Friday at 8 o'clock or 2000 Zulu time, I'll be doing a full live stream all about the Sim Update 7, going through all various settings. It should be a hoot. Bring your notebook. There'll be a test at the end of it. But anyway, for our last bit of information tonight, parlez-vous le français?
Oui.
Très bien. Look at this. Paris VF4, also by France VF4. This is huge, Gibbo. Like, this is like the ultimate of bargains. Tell us about it.
Yeah, France VF4 we've seen before do some French sceneries for Microsoft Flight Sim, including the VF4 Obstacles and Landmarks pack, which had over 500,000 VF4 friendly objects for the country.
What?
Here in this particular release, we see a bundle of 23 highly detailed and realistic airports for just €30. I mean, this has to be one of the best deals that I've seen for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's truly unbelievable.
23 airports for €30.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So this does cover the Paris region, the Ile-de-France. I've been practicing my France. So the Ile-de-France region of Paris. And it includes, there's so much it includes: photorealistic buildings, textures, vegetation placement, ground markings, mix of hard surface airports, grass strips, small runways to bustling local airports. I mean, I think it's got something for everybody in this one. It's definitely a great deal.
Nice. So to be stereotypical, grab your onions and baguette. Don't bring your croissants, they're not French. We found that out the other day. But if you guys would like to see a tour de France, we'll tip around all these airports. Let us know in the comment section below as well. So that brings us to the end of this week's show. As ever, I hope you guys found this informative. Something to think about as you go about your daily business. My thanks as always to Gibbo Ireland for joining me here until the live streams, which are every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 2000 Zulu time over on twitch.tv/Two Tone Murphy. I will see you there. Take care.
Take care.